Did a 39-year-old yoga teacher named Marvin Lewinsky from Malibu, California have to be hospitalized after performing oral sex on himself? No, that's not true. The story was made up by a Canadian entertainment website that makes a living by publishing fictional stories often involving weird crimes, bizarre sex acts or strange accidents. It is not real. The story originated from an article published by World News Daily Report on December 8, 2018 titled, "Yoga Teacher Hospitalized After Performing Blowjob on Himself," which opened, quote, Malibu, CA, a California yoga teacher who performed a fellatio on himself was rushed into the Malibu Urgent Care Center this week after doctors had to surgically remove his own penis from his throat. Marvin Lewinsky, 39, who was practicing a Tibetan form of tantric yoga at the time of the incident, managed to contact 911 before eventually losing consciousness moments later. Lewinsky, a Malibu yoga instructor who specializes in teaching Karmamudra, a Vajrayana Buddhist technique of sexual practice with a physical or visualized consort, said he should have been more prudent in his practice. End quote. Users on social media only saw this title, description and thumbnail. Quote, yoga teacher hospitalized after performing blowjob on himself. Malibu, CA, a California yoga teacher who performed a fellatio on himself was rushed into the Malibu Urgent Care Center this week after doctors had to surgically remove his own penis from his throat. Marvin Lewinsky, 39, who was practicing a Tibetan form of tantric yoga at the time of the incident. End quote. However, the picture of the man is really someone who got paralyzed after diving into a lake and breaking his neck. Quote, how one paralyzed man chose to live his best life, from a wheelchair Scott in the hospital. That's a question I never anticipated having to answer, but in reality, had been preparing for my entire life. I was born and raised in Cleveland, a gritty Midwestern town with a quiet confidence, a bit of an edge and a strong backbone. End quote. The yoga picture has been going around the internet for years. Quote, 12 results. TinEye using TinEye is private. We do not save your search images. TinEye is free to use for non-commercial purposes. For business solutions, learn about our technology. End quote. The website World News Daily Report is a well-known satire website specialized in posting hoaxes and made-up stories. The disclaimer on their website is pretty clear about that, even though you have to scroll all the way down the page to find it. Quote, World News Daily Report assumes all responsibility for the satirical nature of its articles and for the fictional nature of their content. All characters appearing in the articles in this website, even those based on real people, are entirely fictional, and any resemblance between them and any person, living, dead or undead, is purely a miracle. End quote. It is run by Janet Murray Hall and Olivier Legault, who also run the satirical Journal de Montréal, a satirical site spoofing the real Journal de Montréal. Very often their stories feature an image showing a random crazy mugshot found in a mugshot gallery on the internet or on a stock photo website superimposed over a background of flashing police lights or crime scene tape. Articles from the site are frequently copied, sometimes even months or years later, by various fake news websites that omit the satire disclaimer and present the information as real. NewsGuard, a company that uses trained journalists to rank the reliability of websites, describes WorldNewsDailyReport.com as, quote, a website that publishes hoaxes and made-up stories that are often widely shared and mistaken for news. End quote. According to NewsGuard, the site does not maintain basic standards of accuracy and accountability. Read their full assessment here. We wrote about WorldNewsDailyReport.com before. Here are our most recent articles that mention the site. Fake news, Boston man did not sue Dyson for $2.3 million, not partially emasculated by vacuum cleaner. Fake news, teacher on crystal meth did not strip naked in class, bite 2 students. Fake news, Texas man did not kidnap 79 people to anally probe them disguised as an alien. Fake news, man did not have woman's brain transplanted and did not have 5 car crashes in 2 weeks. Fake news, FBI raid at NSA employee's home did not reveal over 16 million dick pics.